Hello and welcome back. Let me tell you, it's tough getting off of this shiny, slippery floor, but I did it. I'm agile and strong as a champion. Welcome back, friends. And I'll stop bragging, and I'll be humbled by the riddles here, I'm sure, because last time we started with a riddle, and as simple as it sounds, the solution is never too easy, I think, in my mind at least. So now we have a long beard I have of bristly hair, but no chin or cheek on which to bear. Many hands hold me, with never a caress, yet I'm ever the first to clean up a mess. So it sounds like a broom, right? Cleaning up a mess, bristly hair and stuff. So, excuse me. Well, we have some lag here. Now we're good. So an elf told me here that there is a broom somewhere on the second floor. So let's check it out, and I would appreciate your patience, guys, because this episode might be a little different if we have to figure out all kinds of riddles. But then we can't be done with that. Wow, look at that statue as well. So many details in this. In the courtyard and everywhere. The Hall of Rest. I have to be more quiet on this side. I think you must be weary from your travels. I'm not so much weary from my travels as I'm weary from by the riddles here that await me. Soon my time in these lands will have ended. Well, maybe in these lands, but not in others, right? Okay, so where is this place? Scores Guild Hall. Maybe in the Scores Guild Hall? Let's visit it anyways. Pretty cool. Aha! There's a broom. An ordinary broom. What is a besom broom? I don't even know. Found a besom broom. Okay. So, since we're not far from where we need to go, Elrond's Hall, no. We have to go on the other side. Let's go this way to Hall of Fire. And let's see what Bilbo has to say about the broom. Tum-tum-tum-tum-tum.
I've another one for you.
And what could be more homely than a simple besom broom? Even elves have to clean up from time to time, it seems. Sure.
Oh, there you are.
While you were gone, Lindir told me that he has come up with something interesting for our game. Apparently, he found a new riddle on the back of some old parchment out of Gondor. Out of Gondor? It's like a human riddle? Those are the worst, guys. You should speak with him at once. I'm curious to know his riddle. Okay, the riddle finder.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Parchment can be difficult to find at times in the world of men. Yes, sure. So I'm not all that surprised to find a riddle scrawled on the back of some old chronicles of Gondor. Perhaps some young scribe of the tower had too much time on his hands. It just so happens that the answer can be found somewhere in Rivendell. Breath is needed. Warning heeded. Some will arrive with sword and knife. My work is completed, till once more I'm needed. Breath is needed. Is that like maybe the fire? Warning heeded? Some will arrive with sort of, because breath, like, stoking up a fire where you have to work on at high temperature with swords and knives and stuff. Maybe. Let me think about that, guys. What do you have to say about this Bilbo Baggins? Oh no, he doesn't have any additional words. Okay, let me think. Okay, guys, so on the second thought, when it says some will arrive with sword and knife, they already have the sword and knife. So no fire is needed to make the weapons, right? And bread is needed. So I think that's a horn. And a horn that like calls call to arms type of horn, right? Warning heeded, someone will arrive with sword and knife. My work is completed. Once more I'm needed. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. And Gondor, like they're famous for their horns, right? The horn of Gondor. So that all matches up. So I think I'll be talking to Boromir in the guest house because he's from Gondor. Maybe he'll help me. Okay, I'll see you over there. And here is mighty Boromir, whom we have to trouble with some riddles, right?
Greetings.
What is this? A game? Ha! I see a riddle out of Gondor, is it? Well, we have come to the right man indeed. Nay, I fear I cannot give you my horn even for a minute, for a horn is indeed the answer, because it is my trust and duty to bear it, but I will give you something that should suffice. This is the badge of my rank, as the steward's heir. Oh, thank you. As you can see, it shows a horn above the white tree of Gondor. I dare say that Elf Lore Master will be satisfied with this token. We shall hope so, because it'll be hard to find a war horn around here, maybe. Though the elves should have some, though, as well, right? No? I said though twice in the same sentence? Great. Enjoy the view, and I'll see you back at the lonely house. Lonely? Well, it is maybe lonely when looking from here, but it's homely, not lonely. There is a difference. Oh man, if I could speak today. Okay, I'll see you guys over there. Alright guys, let's hope for the best here. Let's hope that we won't be given too many more riddles.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Excellent, you have found the answer. I will see that this badge is returned to Boromir. Oh yes, he definitely needs it back. Well played. I trust the fact the item was not just laying on a shelf was no obstacle. Well, the Boromir and I have are kind of friends at this point, so we had some adventures together. So no, it wasn't a problem. Linda's gauntlets, much worse than what I have, and refined Atlas essences. Okay, I'll get that.
Greetings, friend. Would
You have
lend
proven
me your
yourself
ear?
an expert riddle solver. I wouldn't say so. Bilbo and I have, of late, been contemplating a riddle of the most interesting sort, one for which no answer is yet known. Uh-oh, don't ask me for that then, please. This riddle seems to bear upon the lineage of the House of Elrond itself, and may be of great import if it is solved. Well, why don't you ask Elrond then? For once, we cannot say for sure that the answer truly lies in Imladris, but it is certain that the riddle is concerned with Rivendell more than with any other place. Okay. Bilbo can tell you more, but I think for the full story of this riddle, you will have to speak with others as well. The riddle seeker. Okay. Others?
I've another one for you.
Well, this was written by Elrond's wife, Celebrian, who long ago sailed into the west. Just before she departed Middle-earth, she inscribed these words. Just before she departed Middle-earth? Okay, so I'm sure it's significant then. The verse was probably not meant as a riddle, but its meaning is nevertheless hidden, even to her own family. I hope you will excuse my poor translation into Westron. The riddle goes like this. The jewel of the moon, enshrined in the water, from mother to daughter, is given a boon. Ships sail to the west, forgetting all sorrow, landfall on the morrow, the Isles of the Blessed. It may be that Master Elrond will be able to tell you something more about these words. It would be splendid if the riddle could be solved after all these years, and even more wonderful if some lost legacy could be found and delivered to Lady Arwen. Alrighty then, let's talk to Elrond. Excuse me, Master Elrond, but we'll have to bother you with riddles as well. Who knows? Next we'll have to go to Sauron, maybe, as well.
Dark days are coming.
Those old words. Alas, I had hoped not to have those evil days recalled to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, that's what, when the hobbits are involved, things like this happen. I apologize, but it's really my fault that I bothered you. because it was my will that brought me here. Anyways, continue. But I know that Lindir must mean well. Indeed, if there was some legacy of her mother I could give to Arwen, I would do so gladly. But the meaning of the words is a mystery to me, and those who might once have known have been gone for long years. I wondered it, since this has come to my mind after so long a space. Glorfindel was present at the time these words were written. Oh, good point. I have never thought to speak with him on this subject. Never? Maybe it was too painful for you. Seek him by the falling water outside my house, and ask him the meaning of the old words. Good idea. Good idea. Okay, guys, I'll meet you at Glorfindel. All right, Glorfindel. Wow, look at your attire. It speaks volumes to me.
Megalonen.
A riddle, a mystery. Had but Elrond inquired of me, I could have unravelled these last sad words of his wife long ago. There was a splendid white gem, a very jewel of the moon as the verse says, which long ago was hidden away in a secret vault. This is Celebrine's legacy that was meant to go to Arwen. Oh, so it's more literal than I thought it would be. Even I do not know where this vault was hidden, but I'm sure it could not have been far from Imladris. Yeah, makes sense.
Will you lend me your ear?
I said that I do not know where the vault containing Celebrian's legacy lies, but it may be that I can help you to gain entrance when it is found. The riddle itself is the key to the vault. If in your travels near Imladris you find a sealed vault, those words may offer your passage within. There should be a rock in front of the entrance. Place your hand upon the rock and recite the verse. I will be surprised if the jewel is in the Vale of Imladris itself, as these carefully tended gardens and groves are too often frequented by the elves for a vault to be easily hidden. Well, maybe it's underground, I don't know. I have no doubt it is close by, not far from Imladris. Perhaps on the high moor. Interesting. So, the riddle question evolved in an interesting way, guys, I think. The riddle master.
What do you need?
You have found the vault, have you not? I'll just here, dude. The jewel should be within. Alright, well. Now we know something. We have to collect Celebrian's legacy. And we have to utter maybe the words of the poem that Celebrian wrote so many years ago. Let's see. I think we should just finish with this, guys. Whatever it takes. I think if it's on the high moors, as he suggested, that's not too far. So I'll meet you somewhere over there then. All right, guys. We're past the gates of Imladris, and I felt drawn to this particular place here because it's more secluded. Yet, oh yes, there's a rock pillar. An ordinary looking rock, but not as ordinary as you might think. Let's recite to the rock pillar. Aha! We did it, guys. We did it. Wow, Vault of Celebrian's legacy. Such a privilege for I to be let inside here first. A human champion, no less. Not an elf, you know. What is that? A deadly stone crawler? No, not good. Oh, but this is just a regular repeatable quest. Well, if we have to deal with those guys, we will. If only to, like, contribute to the sanctity of this place. Aha. Yet another one. Let's get rid of these guys. Wait. What is this? Is he dead? Yes, he is. Oh, weird stuff, guys. But caves have been used by various creatures, obviously. However, the jewel seems intact. A shining white gemstone. It's huge, guys. It's huge. Found Celebrian's legacy, yes. So now I have to bring it back to Glorfindel. Okay, I should see you back over in Rivendell. Back at Glorfindel. And we have some good news for you. I hope.
What do you need?
Yes, indeed, this is the jewel itself. Celebrian's legacy. Please bring it to Elrond, as it is his duty to give it to his daughter. Absolutely, I don't know why I came back to you, I guess to verify that this is a jewel, but yes. Great. So now, of course, I'll meet you back at Elrond's library. Enjoy my telekinesis skills, by the way. Would you look at that? Impressive, no? For a champion, especially. Okay. Where is Master Elrond when I need it? When I need him, I mean. Wait. Is he gone? No. I thought he has moved some, but I just got disoriented for a second.
A strange fate brings you hither.
I know. To think that the vault has remained sealed for so long past its time. Well, not completely sealed, really. I found some unpleasant things there, but luckily the jewel is intact. Even those counted among the wise can be foolhardy, it seems. But I must thank you for your perseverance, Master of Riddles. You seek the truth in all things, even though it brings you into darkness. Your skill and cunning bring you back out into the light again. Well, I was kind of lucky too, and without Glorfindel, how have I ever figured that out, So, thank Glorfindel more than you thank me. But in any case, we're getting either Riddle Master's Cat, Danalas, Master of Riddles, somehow still inferior than what we have, or a Riddle Stone. I'll just get the Riddle Stone just for funsies. Great. So that was good, guys. So in terms of the meta quest, A Place of Rest, we've completed one of the quest chains. Now the other one is Frodo's Burden, which it might take a while before we can do that, right? Because Frodo's Burden's quest involves the Misty Mountains, no? Wait a second. Oh no, we haven't talked to Frodo. Never mind. So we don't know what Frodo's Burden is. So that's fine. Also, another thing I forgot to tell you guys is that I keep getting new items in between episodes. This time around, I got a slightly better heavy armor, Westernese Armor of Vibrance. Instead of the Dwarf Steel Jacket of Might, it has the same amount of might, but more vitality and more armor, which more than compensates for the loss of, 6 physical mastery rating I get from the new gears. And then we also got the Westernese Gloves of Resolve, so a lot of Westernese things, which has more armor, more might, more vitality, and has critical rating instead of finesse rating, a little less in number wise, but again, I get 2 more armor, 2 more might, more vitality, and more armor, so overall slightly better, just for the fun of it. It's more on the defensive side and less on the offensive compared to the old one, but either way it's fine. Okay, I'll stop meandering here and I'll meet you at the guest house where I should talk to Frodo about his burden, which sounds very, very significant, also very, very ominous. I'm not sure I'll do as well as I did with the Riddle quest did, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Okay. Actually, we need to go in Bilbo's room here, maybe, for that quest. And maybe talk to Gandalf. There is Bilbo. Frodo Baggins. Do we need to talk with him about
Just
anything?
a moment.
Oh, yes, about the pipeweed stuff, sure. A barrel of pipeweed just laying by the road? I know that Pippin would bring a whole barrel of the stuff with him, if he could, but I'm fairly certain he didn't on this trip. Just yesterday, he did tell me his own supply of pipeweed was running low, and I expect he would thank you for this pouch of it, despite the curious circumstances surrounding it. It's funny, I forgot all about the pipeweed stuff. But let's talk to Gandalf now about the place of rest.
Perhaps you would lend me some aid?
Perhaps. I have need of an adventurer, Basabur, and it may be that you will serve nicely. My friend Frodo here will soon be leaving on an errand, both urgent and secret. Hobbits are remarkable creatures, and Frodo is more remarkable than most. He has stepped forward to accept a charge that would daunt even those counted most brave in all the annals of the world. Do not ask me about his task. I'm not. And do not ask Frodo either. He may wish to speak of it, but it is better that he not do so. I do ask you this. Speak with him and gauge his feelings. Much depends upon his courage and good hobbit sense, but I am loath to send him into danger if he is not prepared for what he may face, and yes, I am speaking right in front of him so he can hear every last word that I utter, and that's on purpose too. Okay, so let's talk to Frodo now.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I'm pleased to meet you, Basselbor. You're a friend of Gandalf. Indeed, he's very mysterious. Yes, he is. I'm sorry, I'm not entirely myself today. There are a lot of things on my mind, you might say. This is a place of rest, and I know that Bilbo is very happy spending his days riddling and singing in the Hall of Fire, but it just feels like I'm so far from home. Would you take a walk with me? The cool air will do me good, and would very much like to hear about your adventures. Sure, I'll gladly do that with you. I wonder how Bilbo is getting on with his latest poem. Oh, he's doing just fine, don't you worry about that.
Thank you for the company.
Of course. A walk will do me good, I think. Are you ready to go? Rivendell is a beautiful place, yes indeed, and I have very much enjoyed strolling along its paths. Likewise.
I am concerned for Frodo, for he bears a great burden. It is my hope that those whom I have sent to watch over the Hobbit will determine if his mind remains strong enough for the task for which he has been chosen.
I see. Yes, I understand. Okay, let's walk,
This is
Frodo.
a fine time for a walk.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful evening. A walk is just a thing, Possible. You can tell me about your adventures. There is nothing I like so much as a good adventure story. Real adventures somehow aren't the same, are they? Well, sometimes stories are adventures themselves. Have you been in Rivendell long? Not too long yet. I'd like to stay for longer. If I could, and I'm sure I'll be back. Sam thinks it a queer place, but I think he likes it too. Oh, I'm sure he does. What are we looking at now? Ah, yes. Do you like being an adventurer? Oh, very much so. So excited to be an adventurer. Jumping for joy here, you know? I once wished I could have adventures like Bilbo did. Yes, and what happened to that? My own adventure wasn't like Bilbo's at all. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. It's very different. Everybody has different types of adventures. It is so beautiful. It's nothing like the Shire, though. Yeah, Shire is home, right? I'm sorry. I'm not very good company tonight, am I? Oh no, you're just fine. You're just fine, my friend. There's something I need to do, but I am afraid. I'm afraid for my friends. They love me too much to let me do this myself. Well, that is a burden indeed, then. I almost wish they didn't. Yes, but they are your friends, aren't they? What? I don't mean that. I should be happy that I have such good friends. Right? I agree. Yes, I agree. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. how green everything looks, huh? I'll have many strong protectors after all. Master Elrond. Master Elrond did not wish for me to be alone. And Gandalf will be with me too. He would never let anything happen to me. Mr. Frodo, Mr. Frodo. There you are, Mr. Frodo. You shouldn't go off by yourself, you know. Hey, Sam.
What a lovely walk.
I've always said that a nice walk in the night air would do wonders to clear one's head, and it seems that I was right. I feel much better now, Possible. I enjoyed our conversation. If I see you again, we'll have to have another. Sure. When I see you again, I mean. Yes, of course. Take your time here now with Sam. Thank you again for the walk, Possible. Maybe things are not quite so grim after all. They never are, they only seem so. Okay, and it also said, oh yeah, you have finished your walk with Frodo. Yes, I have. Good. Anything else you wish to
What do
say
you
to me?
need?
No, this is about the wheat. We're safe for the present, but soon we'll be thrust again into danger. Okay, now what? Just talk to you? Yes.
All is well, then.
Frodo remains as high in my esteem as ever he did, Possible, and I thank you for accompanying him. He is made of stern stuff, our Frodo, and his worries are natural. Oh, yes, they are. They will give him strength in hard times, rather than bring him to weakness. How do you know this? Frodo will be fine. I thank you, Possible. May your travels bring you out of danger quickly if they chance to bring you into it. I wish I could be as certain as you are, Gandalf. Actually, I don't wish that. But, okay, you are who you are. You give me Gandalf's thanks? It's a staff? Okay. You have spare staffs, apparently, to give to people. Alright, my friends, that's a good place to finish this episode. We completed Frodo's Burden. And next time we'll have more silly or more serious adventures around Rivendell and beyond. Take care, my friends. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.